Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital News YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. According to General Hospital spoilers, Hamilton Finn's sobering strategy fails miserably. Even though Finn had Harrison Chase throw out the bottle of bourbon, he can easily obtain additional alcohol should he feel the need. Finn will push Elizabeth Baldwin away once more during the week of June 3 to 7, which is undoubtedly another red flag. Liz will notice that Finn is having trouble and might make an effort to help, but he won't be in the appropriate frame of mind to take any consolation. Finn's situation will deteriorate following Gregory Chase's memorial. Despite Gregory's insistence on having a service more akin to a celebration of life, all Finn will be able to focus on is how unjust it is that Gregory is no longer with us. From there, Finn might give in to the alcohol's allure and begin numbing his sorrows once more. Of course, depending on how far he descends into this abyss of hopelessness, Finn might also decide to return to narcotics. In any event, spoilers indicate that a number of people will become more and more concerned about Finn's safety. During their strategy meeting, Chase and Brooklyn Quartermain might talk about intervening before it's too late. Nonetheless, given that General Hospital spoilers indicate Jake Weber will witness a horrible sight, Finn might already be in rather poor health at that point. Jake will be left speechless and worried by something, so it sounds like he might stumble into a drunk Finn somewhere and realize he needs urgent assistance. It should be startling for Jake to witness the excellent doctor become so inebriated that he can hardly stand up straight after they have developed a bond. Elizabeth might run to help as there's a significant probability Jake will send her an SOS. Liz can get conflicted about wanting to support Finn and detesting him for exposing Jake to such a drunken state of affairs. We'll see how the rest of this tale unfolds, but our predictions suggest that Finn's drinking and downward spiral may finally result in a disastrous accident. In any case, Jake is going to be in for a shock in the interim, and his problems with Finn might really shake him up. Follow along for updates on Jake's response to the shocking news. According to General Hospital spoilers, Johnny Wachter's co-stars are speaking up following some heartbreaking news. Both Wachter's admirers and the members of the GA cast were shocked to learn that he had been shot and died during an attempted theft of a catalytic converter. Soon after, heartfelt condolences began to flood in from both Wachter's co-workers and others he interacted with outside of the film industry. Let's examine the comments made by a few of Wachter's heartbroken castmates. To begin with, Sophia Matson posted an emotional letter to her ex-TV husband. Matson, who collaborated with Wachter the most out of all the cast members, was devastated to learn of his demise. "My heart is so completely shattered. There was nothing like Johnny. So sincere. Such compassion. Incredibly humble and diligent." In one of her long article, Matson wrote, "I admire the man he was so much, and I'm a better person for having known him." Bonnie Burroughs, who acted as Brando's mother and collaborated with him extensively, was likewise devastated to learn of the premature passing of such a gentle spirit. "This horrible loss has sickened and grieved me. Johnny, you have my affection. I'm really sorry for your genuine mother and your entire family. It's getting darker out there," Burroughs remarked. Kirsten Storms acknowledged that she doesn't frequently make posts like this, but she felt compelled to share Johnny Wachter's legacy with the world and offer her condolences to his family. "I'm feeling very depressed and shocked right now. Johnny was one of those uncommon, genuine individuals who you hardly ever encounter. I find it incomprehensible that his life was taken from him in this manner. My heart aches. R.I.P. Johnny," stated Storms. Naturally, a large number of other GA cast members expressed their sympathy for Wachter's family and thought on what a tragic loss this was. Special thanks were given by Laura Wright, Cynthia Watrous, John Lindstrom, Nancy Lee Gran, and Maurice Bernard-Shen Parry Lydia, looked together with additional. The GA cast and staff were obviously very close to Johnny Wachter, And while everyone continues to come to terms with this terrible tragedy, they are grieving. Wachter was shot and ultimately died a hero while protecting a female coworker following a bartending shift, according to what his younger brother Grant told the Daily Mail. Spoilers for General Hospital indicate when Hamilton Finn raised a glass of champagne during Brooke Lynn Quartermain's wedding to his younger brother Harrison Chase, he was just as shocked as the rest of us. Finn can't shake the memory of the night he wishes he could forget, despite it being a memorable one due to the celebration. He was taken back in an instant to a place he never meant to be back. He was surrounded by people, so why would they notice? The majority of the attendees were unaware that Finn was in recovery from alcohol abuse. Even if at times it looks like Finn might forget the difficulties he had, it sometimes feels like they are poised to resurface. Spoilers for General Hospital. A day at a time. This year, Finn has already experienced extreme stress. First of all, he was the main defendant in a malpractice claim that might have destroyed his career and left him unsure of what to do with the remainder of his days. Thankfully, that is now resolved, but his father's persistent illness remains. The decision to move Gregory Chase in with him seemed appropriate. In addition, Chase wouldn't have had space for him. It may be too much for his oldest son to handle, both seeing his father's health deteriorate and dealing with angry outbursts like Gregory's recent retaliation over his former partner's infidelity with Finn. Nevertheless, Finn seems to have persuaded himself that he can move over his wedding mishap, day by day. Can he? Hamilton hint. If spoilers, Finn is waiting for Elizabeth Weber to arrive. Finn's presence at the wedding startled Elizabeth Baldwin. They weren't together the entire time since they were engrossed in the excitement and feelings of the evening. By the time she turned to face him again, though, she had a feeling something wasn't quite right. Nevertheless, he waved away her worries and claimed to be all right. It might have appeared like the best course of action to quell any desire he had for another drink at that very time to leave the wedding. But in the next days and weeks, Elizabeth might begin to notice that Finn's conduct is still strange. Will it be as easy for him to turn his cheek to her as it was that evening? Spoilers for General Hospital. Will someone else save him? Finn has confided in one buddy he thinks he can trust, even if he is keeping his private struggle hidden from Elizabeth and everyone else in his immediate vicinity. Right now, Alexis Davis is preoccupied with her appeal to obtain a path back to being a licensed attorney. But she'll be back in Port Charles in a few days and available to him. Will she be able to control him, or will she witness him spiraling out of control before anyone else even realizes what went wrong with him? These revisions simply serve to confirm the many accounts of Wachter's remarkable character. According to General Hospital spoilers, the drama in Port Charles will go on, but it's crucial to recognize when true tragedy occurs and give our loved ones a moment of silence. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.